Alright, good afternoon. We managed to get this one sold out in time. So here we are. Another 23 Elite Case and Priority Box combo. Let's bring the chat up. Team list: Broncos, Tony Luxton; Raiders, Tony Luxton; Bulldogs, Jason; Sharks, Tony; Dolphins, Chris; Titans, Michael; James; Manly, Damien Pearson; Storm, Adam Barber; Knights, Matty Coggan; Cowboys, Kyle; Eels, Steve Harris; Panthers, Tony; Rabbitohs, Tony; Dragons, Darren McDermott; Roosters, Michael James; Warriors, Kevin Follis; and Tigers, Jason. Good luck, everyone. We have our priority box. We'll save that till the end. Oh, hang on. There it is. Mr. Dylan Edwards, number 30. Tony Luxton with the Panthers. Alright, let's get these out. Let's go, first box. Dally M, Cameron Munster for Storm. Broncos parallel checklist. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. Black Young Guns, number 104. Alec McDonald for the Storm. Feel like we've opened a few of them in the breaks as well. Eliza Katoa, parallel for the Storm. We'll just try and keep that out for a couple packets at least. New recruit, Jock Madden for the Broncos. Parallel, Big Tino for the Titans. Amy Turner, Mary All-Stars. Kangaroos Master Series. Latrell Mitchell, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit, Reed Marnie for the Bulldogs. White Young Guns, Griffin Neem for the Cowboys, number 149. William Kennedy parallel for the Sharks. Jack Whiten, Indigenous All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Kieran Foran for the Titans, number 25. Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. New recruit, Greg Marzhew for the Knights. New recruit, Zane Musgrove for the Dragons. World Cup champions, James Tedesco. Lindsay Collins, parallel for the Roosters. Clutch Kings, Dally Cherry Evans. World Cup champions, Julia Robinson. Moses Sulai, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Oregon Kafusi for the Sharks. Dally M, Keely Joseph for the Roosters. Chad Townsend, parallel for the Cowboys. Indigenous All-Stars, Latrell Mitchell. Pink Diamond for the Raiders, number 58. Tony Luxton. Nope. Jerome Luai, parallel for the Panthers. New recruit, Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. Jeremy Marshall King, parallel for the Dolphins. Maori All-Stars, Shannon Mato. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. And Hamoli Olakau'atu, parallel for Manly. Box number 2. Women's World Cup champions, Ryan Madison, parallel for the Eels. Ruby Mojo, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Number 7. Halfback. Oh, jersey number. Justin Olam, parallel for Storm. Nico Hines, Clutch Kings for the Sharks. Jacob Carraz, parallel for Bulldogs. Zach Hosking, new recruit for Panthers. Hudson Young, parallel for Raiders. Maya Hill Moana, Maori All-Stars. New recruit Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Dally M, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Reece Walsh, parallel for Broncos. Kangaroos Master Series. Dylan Walker, parallel for the Warriors. Cooper Johns, new recruit for Manly. White Young Guns, Jaden Sullivan for the Dragons, number 171. Jaden Sewer, parallel for the Dragons. Latrell Mitchell, Indigenous All-Stars. New recruit, Reece Walsh for the Broncos. Emerald Mojo, number 5. Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Philip Semi, parallel for the Titans. Maori All-Stars, Shannon Mato. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. Clutch Kings, Ryan Pappenhausen for the Storm. Campbell Graham, parallel for Rabbitohs. New recruit, Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs. World Cup champions, men's team. Blake Brayley, parallel for the Sharks. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Black Young Guns, Ezra Mam for the Broncos, number 49. Jacob Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. 2 packets left for box number 2. New recruit, Apsai Coruscant for the Tigers. Dally M, Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. And David Nofaluma, parallel for the Tigers. Another box done. Let's get into box number 3. New recruit, James Tarmo for the Cowboys. Master Series for the Maroons. Brighton Nakora, parallel for Sharks. World Cup champions, Angus Crichton. Eels parallel checklist. Maori All-Stars, Brighton Nakora. We have a patch, number 20, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Payne Haas, parallel for Broncos. New recruit, Danny Levi for the Raiders. Dally M, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Xavier Coates, parallel for the Storm. Indigenous All-Stars, Quincy Dodd. Sam Walker, Clutch Kings for the Roosters. David Fafita, parallel for the Titans. New recruit, Kieran Foran for the Titans. Cody Walker, parallel for Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Ali Brigginshaw, World Cup champions. Cowboys parallel checklist. White Young Guns, Thomas Hazelton for the Sharks, number 115. Jackson Hastings, parallel for the Knights. New recruit Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Dally M, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Brian To'o, parallel for Panthers. Corey Herrera, Maori All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Ruben Garrick for Manly, number 26. Amafito, parallel for the Dolphins. New recruit Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels. New recruit Jeremy Marshall King for the Dolphins. Sapphire Mojo Scott Drinkwater for the Cowboys, number 4. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. 2 packets left for the box number 3. Indigenous All-Stars, Jasmine Peters. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. And James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. Kieran Foran, new recruit for the Titans. Isaiah Yeo, World Cup champions. Rabbitohs parallel checklist. Indigenous All-Stars, Selwyn Cobbo. Sapphire Mojo, Tigers checklist, number 3. Matt Moylan, parallel for the Sharks. Master Series in the Cowboys. Jamal Fogarty, parallel for the Raiders. New recruit Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels. Dally M, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Lachlan Miller, parallel for the Knights. Valentine Holmes, Clutch Kings for the Cowboys. Maori All-Stars, Jasmine Strange. Joe Offengowie, parallel for the Tigers. New recruit Tarek Sims for Storm. Club champions Isaiah Yeo for the Panthers. Number 33. Raymond Faitala Mariner, parallel for the Bulldogs. White Young Guns, Ella Fiona Khan Kiera for the Titans, number 42. Adam Fanua Blake, parallel for the Warriors. Mitchell Moses, Clutch Kings for the Eels. Amatoni Gato, World Cup champions. Brendan Smith, parallel for the Roosters. New recruit James Tarmo for the Cowboys. Nico Hines, Dally M for the Sharks. Mitchell Moses, parallel for the Eels. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Corey Oates, parallel for Broncos. New recruit Danny Levi for the Raiders. New recruit Ben Lovett for the Rabbitohs. Ruby Mojo Chance Nicole Klokstad for the Warriors, number 15. Jerome Hughes, parallel for the Storm. Maya Hill Moana, Maori All-Stars. Last packet for box number 4. Sam Walker, Clutch Kings for the Roosters. And Mawaki Fotowaka, parallel for the Titans. Isaiah Papali'i, new recruit for the Tigers. Nathan Cleary, World Cup champions. Luke Brooks, parallel for the Tigers. Master Series in the Cowboys. Reese Robson parallel for the Cowboys. Jordan Ricky Maori All-Stars. Sapphire Mojo Max King for the Bulldogs, number 2. Lima Kickout parallel for the Bulldogs. Tyrone Peachy, new recruit for Panthers. Dally M, Jamie Frassard for the Roosters. Sebastian Chris, parallel for the Raiders. Indigenous All-Stars, Jamie Chapman. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Master Series in the Kangaroos, number 48. Kangaroos signature. You get to randomise that between all 17 spots with the rest of the Master Series cards. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit Kelma Talagi for Manly. Zach Lomax, parallel for the Dragons. White Young Guns, Christian Mapalangi for the Knights, number 163. Dylan Edwards, parallel for the Panthers. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. World Cup champion Samantha Bremner. Cameron Munster, parallel for Storm. Jock Madden, new recruit for the Broncos. Tegan Berry, Dally M for the Dragons. Kieran Foran, parallel for the Titans. Zach Docker Clay, Maori All-Stars. New recruit Jackson Paulo for Roosters. Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit Reed Marnie for the Bulldogs. Ruby Mojo Josh Hodgson for the Eels, number 7. Nico Hines, parallel for the Sharks. 2 packets left for box number 5. Shania Power, Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Knights parallel checklist to finish off the box. Box number 6. New recruit, Cooper Johns for Manly. Dally M, James Tedesco for the Roosters. Blake Laurie, parallel for the Dragons. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Valentine Holmes, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruit, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Nathan Cleary, parallel for Panthers. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Brian To'o for Panthers, number 7. Daniel Saifiti, parallel for Knights. Maori All-Stars, Zali Faye. Master Series in the Kangaroos. Jermaine Isako, parallel for Dolphins. New recruit, Jeremy Marshall King. Xavier Savage, White Young Guns for the Raiders, number 27. Manly parallel checklist. New recruit, Ryan Pappenhausen, Clutch Kings, Ryan Pappenhausen for the Storm. Shannon Mato, World Cup champions. Lachlan Elias, parallel for the Rabbitohs. New recruit, Apasai Carousel for the Tigers. White League sensations, Tommy Dearden for the Cowboys, number 30. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. Maori All-Stars, Destiny Brill. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Bulldogs, parallel checklist. New recruit, Zach Hosking for the Panthers. Cameron Munster, World Cup champions. Elliot Whitehead, parallel for the Raiders. Kick out. New recruit for the Bulldogs. Brent Naden, Indigenous All-Stars. 2 packets left for box number 6. And our BD. Number 2. Alois Katoa for the Storm. Chans Nico Klokstad, parallel for the Warriors. And that's another box done. Oh, we missed one. Dalian Millie Boyle for the Knights. And Renato Mulatalo, parallel for the Sharks. Clutch Kings, Luke Brooks for the Tigers. And Gufferson, parallel for the Eels. Caden Johnston, World Cup champions. Jack Whiten, parallel for the Raiders. Dalian Jamie Chapman for the Broncos. Sam Walker, parallel for the Roosters. New recruit Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Sapphire Mojo Milwaukee Fodawaker, number 16 for the Titans. Adam Reynolds, parallel for the Broncos. Shanice Parker, Mary All-Stars. Master Series in the Cowboys. Storm Parallel Checklist. New recruit Reece Welsh for the Broncos. Clutch Kings Alexander Brimson for the Titans. White Young Guns Corey Pay for the Broncos, number 68. Sam Verrills, parallel for the Titans. Jacob Little, new recruit for the Dragons. Cody Walker, Indigenous All-Stars. Tyrell Sloan, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. Ruby Mojo, Storm Checklist, number 3. Ruben Cotter, parallel for the Cowboys. Dally M, Joseph Suwali for the Roosters. Warriors, parallel checklist. Maori All-Stars, Gail Broughton. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Isaac Tago, parallel for Panthers. New recruit, Chance Nico Klokstad for the Warriors. 4 packets left for box number 7. Liam Martin, World Cup champions. Ewan Aiken, parallel for the Dolphins. Jermaine Hopgood, Indigenous All-Stars. New recruit, Daniel Saluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. Last packet for the box. Black League sensations. Number 6, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Tommy Turbo, parallel for Manly. Alright, let's get into box number 8. New recruit, Tarek Sims for Storm. New recruit, Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. Dally M, Jeremiah Nanai for the Cowboys. Jesse Bromwich, parallel for Dolphins. Clutch Kings, Matt Burton for the Bulldogs. Parallel, Josh Schuster for Manly. New recruit, Zane Musgrove for the Dragons. Dally M, Racine McGregor for the Roosters. Josh Adokar, parallel for Bulldogs. Booklet number 32, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. So that's the signature patch, guys. Or booklet, as most of you know. Joseph Suwali, parallel for the Roosters. Bobby Law, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series for the Cowboys. Dylan Brown, parallel for Eels. New recruit, Greg Marshall for the Knights. White Young Guns, Ko Weeks for Manly, number 107. Patrick Carrigan, parallel for the Broncos. Maori All-Stars, James Fisher-Harris. Ruby Mojo, Toby Rudolph for the Sharks, number 21. Josh Papali, parallel for the Raiders. New recruit Ben Lovett for the Rabbitohs. Parallel Murata Nakor for the Warriors. Clutch Kings Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Kennedy Sherrington World Cup Champions. Tigers Parallel Checklist. Talia Fui Maono Indigenous All-Stars. Clutch Kings Delhi Cherry Evans for Manly. Mikhail Ravalawa Parallel for Dragons. We got 4 packets left for box number 8. New recruit Oregon Kafusi for the Sharks. Harry Grant World Cup Champions. Jeremiah Nanite Parallel for Cowboys. Jordan Rapana Maori All-Stars. Last packet left for the box. White League Sensations. Number 54. Tom Gilbert for the Dolphins. And to finish the box off is the Panthers Parallel Checklist. Alright, let's tidy these up. We will do box number 8, followed by box number 10, and last is our priority box. Let's go, box number 9. New recruit Sam Verrills for the Titans. Dally M Kennedy Sherrington for the Eels. Jai Arrow Parallel for the Rabbitohs. World Cup champions Taron Aiken. Dolphins Parallel Checklist. Clutch Kings Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Black Young Gun Jojo Fafita for the Titans, number 26. Toby Rudolph Parallel for the Sharks. New recruit Josh Hodgson for the Eels. Alan Ponga, parallel for the Knights. New recruit, Hamafito for the Dolphins. Dally M, Isaiah for Panthers. Ruben Garrick, parallel for Manly. Jada Taylor, Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series Maroons. Adam Dewey, parallel for the Tigers. New recruit, Elijah Katoa for Storm. Hey buddy, welcome. Hayes Perham, Mary All-Stars. Daniel Tupou, parallel for the Roosters. You've had a half decent break spread over the few teams, Tony. Jack Kazuski, new recruit for the Cowboys. Ruby Mojo, Payne Haas for the Broncos, number 21. Regan Campbell Gillard, parallel for the Eels. Clutch Kings, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Indigenous All-Stars, Kira Dibb. Clutch Kings, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Kurt Capewell, parallel for Broncos. 5 packets left for box number 9. New recruit, Pasami Saulo for the Raiders. Nice. Addo Carr, World Cup champions. Harry Grant, parallel for Storm. Joseph Tapine, Mary All-Stars. Emerald Mojo, David Clemmer for the Tigers, number 9. Jaden Campbell, parallel for the Titans. Last packet for box number 9. White Young Guns, Isaac Thompson for the Rabbitohs, number 13. And Max King, parallel for the Bulldogs. Alright, box number 10, last box in the case, with priority box left to last. Jasmine Strange, Maori All-Stars. New recruit Daniel Soluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. Parallel Felice Kafusi for the Dolphins. New recruit Chance Nicole Klokstad for the Warriors. Parallel James Fisher-Harris for Panthers. Clutch Kings Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Dally M. Keely Davis for the Dragons. Tommy Duden parallel for the Cowboys. World Cup champions Jake Trbojevic. Wade Egan parallel for the Warriors. New recruit Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. Sapphire Mojo Nathan Cleary 21. Ben Hunt parallel for the Dragons. Selwyn Cobbo Indigenous All-Stars. Master Series in the Cowboys. Jake Trbojevic parallel for Manly. Club champions Raymond Faitala Mariner for the Bulldogs, number 20. Jake Averillo parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit Eliza Katoa for the Storm. Ruby Mojo Raiders Checklist, number 21. Isaiah Papali'i parallel for the Tigers. Jack Whiten Indigenous All-Stars. Maori All-Stars, Amy Turner. Dally M, Racine McGregor for the Roosters. Dominic Young, parallel for the Knights. New recruit, Josh Hodgson for the Eels. Jessica Surgis, World Cup champions. Sifa Talakai, parallel for the Sharks. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. 3 packets left to finish off the case. Clutch Kings, Alexander Brimson for the Titans. Matthew Tomoko, parallel for the Raiders. White Young Guns, Sean Russell for the Eels, number 149. Roosters parallel checklist. And up to our last packet for the case. New recruit, Jacob Little for the Dragons. Alright. Last box, but definitely not least. Time for the priority. Latrell Mitchell, Indigenous All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Tigers Checklist, number 43. Jack Bird, parallel for the Dragons. New recruit, Chance Nicole Cockstad for the Warriors. And we have another booklet. Number 6. Brighton Nakora for the Sharks. Oh, another booklet. Jason Taumalolo, parallel for the Cowboys. Oh, bit of a hiccup. Ruby Mojo, Sebastian Chris for the Raiders, number 39. William Kennedy, parallel for the Sharks. Maya Hill Moana, Maori All-Stars. Master Series in the Cowboys. Liam Martin, parallel for Panthers. New recruit, Jacob Little for the Dragons. New recruit, Eliza Katoa for Storm. Daniel Atkinson, new recruit for the Sharks. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Millie Boyle, Dalian for the Knights, number 13. Mitchell Barnett, parallel for the Warriors. Jaden Brayley, parallel for the Knights. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for the Panthers. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Alexander Brimson, Clutch Kings for the Titans. Apasai Coruscant, parallel for Tigers. Jake Trbojevic, World Cup Champions, number 11. Big Tino, parallel for the Titans. New recruit, Daniel Saluka Fafita for the Rabbitohs. White Young Guns, Fanua Pole for the Tigers, number 10. Sean O'Sullivan, parallel for the Dolphins. World Cup Champions, Jessica Surgis, number 9. Reid Marnie, parallel for Bulldogs. New recruit, Josh Hodgson for the Eels. 3 packets left for the break. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. White League Sensations, number 51, Beau Fermor for the Titans. Raiders parallel checklist. And lucky last, here we go. Oh, Dally M. Olivia Koenig for the Roosters. Number 9, I think. Yep, number 9. And a Latrell Mitchell parallel for the Rabbitohs to finish it all off. Alright, quickly shut these in there, just get them out of the way. Alright, we have our 3 randomizations to do for this one. We have the men's, the women's, in that order. And then we have our JT's Master Series, which includes the Kangaroos signature number 48. So all 3 get randomized between all 17 spots. So let's flick over and find out who that is today. Alright, we'll just copy that list before we go. For the men's World Cup champions, number 1, number 2 and number 3. Tony Luxton with the Broncos. And reset for the women's. Number 1, number 2 and lucky last number 3. Kevin Follis with the Warriors. Alright, and most importantly, lucky last, our JT Master Series cards, including the Kangaroo signature. Let's go, number 1, number 2 and number 3. Damien Pearson with Manly. Congratulations. Alright guys, well that's it. That's all for this one. Keep an eye out for the new break that will be put in stock very shortly. Alright, catch us next time.